All right, hey, we're live. We're live. You're actually looking. You're looking a weird way.
Is it because I'm still flipped?
I unflipped you.
Oh. Okay, then I don't know, because I switched my monitors around, so I have no idea.
Weird. I can flip you again.
My bangs are going the wrong way. I'm still flipped on the stream.
What? Wow. Some of us have symmetrical designs, and it would be hard to tell. Dab.
I think my bangs are literally the only thing in my dress. The bottom of my dress.
No, that's fair. That's fair. No,
Hello, everybody.
For me, it's easy to tell because I have a graphic on my T-shirt with a letter that goes one way.
That's true.
It's true. It's true. How we doing? How we doing? How we all holding up? Don't forget the tentacle. That's true. Why is that there?
I know at some point it got added and I just kept it.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna make you smaller because you're tiny.
Ow.
Anyways. Oh fuck! I didn't even start it. Hold on. There we go. Then No, I think I can only share screens with you once I actually start the game. Because I think it closes... I think because it closes and then opens a new window.
Ah.
Gone sailing with Cleo? Good, good.
Hi, Mia.
Hi, Mia. Hello.
Also, Smile.
Hello.
Dragon.
These
Who else
are...
we got in here? Cool Ranch.
These are people.
They're people.
These are people.
Probably.
I know their names.
They're probably people.
Probably. Tentacle and the cleavage is like your bat symbol. It
really
means you have to be here. Either I'm gonna make the microphone a bit like that. Hold up, it actually occurred to me. Bump. I also moved you behind it this time, so it can, so it actually looks decent when I do this.
Nice. Look at you being all professional.
What?
What?
I would never. I would never. Yeah, this is one of the things that, like, I didn't factor in when having two models running at once, is that, oh, because we can move, we cover each other up a little bit. It's not a problem. It's just an, oh god, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading chat and I thought I saw a typo of, like, a word, and I'm like, did you call a signal a signal? And it's like, no, no, you didn't. You did not. You said symbol, not signal. Hello, CT. Hello. Hello on this day. Well, good afternoon, everyone. So, good news about how I'm running this game. I think if I just press resume, we're exactly where we left off.
Oh, nice.
I think. Which also means, when we start up the game, it shouldn't be too loud when I start up because we run. Damn right. Let me heal up. Okay. So let me screen share with you.
There we go.
There we go.
Got it.
Got it. And then move over here.
To turn on, I forgot my,
Oi? Oh yeah, you can...
The color thing on my model.
It should be just a quick... Let me give you a modesty curtain.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Scuff. Happens. Happens to the best of us, and we are...
I have to remember how to do it. I never remember.
Don't worry about it. You have time.
Let's see.
I actually am only doing this because I don't actually know what settings pop up on your screen.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Well, like, I don't know if an IP pops up.
Nah, it's immersion breaking just because of all the, like,
oh yeah,
settings,
oh yeah.
but there's no
Sick fire transition. Thank you. I think that's done by Freya Amari.
There we go.
I think that's by Freya.
Okay, I'm all set.
Okay. Good shit. Okay, I might have to flip you again. Flip. Horizontal. There we go. Because now you're facing the right way. Okay, there we go. See? Look at that. Right where we left off,
Visuals.
didn't have to go through a main menu. I kind of forgot about the body there, even though I remember it every single time. I mean, like, it doesn't do anything. It's just there, so I just forget about it real easy. Okay, so where are we going? Amusement park, right? Which, yeah, should just be go up the road, get up on West Sanford, and then go left. But I want to stop by that red building. You see that red building on the map? The gun spins to a direction, the item to another. What? What do you mean? Oh, in the inventory. Sierra, are you okay? You're muted. You are muted as fuck. How did this happen? One, okay, we're getting a 1 sec. You couldn't hear the game. Can you hear it now? I could also... Oi! I can hear you typing. I think it's your
Wait, you
Discord
can hear me typing?
audio. I can hear you typing now.
If you can hear me typing, you should hear me talk, right?
I wasn't hearing you talk for like a millisecond.
Oh, that's weird because I didn't change anything between.
Yeah, I saw your...
those two.
Well, I saw your mouth moving.
That doesn't mean I'm talking, by the way.
Okay, but like you were like talking mouth moving. Okay.
Oh.
Is there
Like I'm drinking, like I have a glass of wine here.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then if I move my hands in front of my face at all, sometimes it makes like mouth movements.
Okay, can you hear?
Well, there's no game up right now.
What?
The game on
I
Discord?
put it back up.
Oh.
I did the thing.
Oh, there it is. I gotta click watch stream. My bad.
Is it making noise?
Nope.
What the fuck?
No, I think it's probably something on my end. You don't have to wait for me on that. I just freaked out because you said that you couldn't hear me, and I was like, oh shit, I guess I clicked something I didn't mean to.
Well, like, give me a second, because there is a way I can take care of this. Reset system. Out of curiosity, if I reset system, but also exit game, and then I close out of the program, this is a fucky way to do it, for the record. I would not recommend it like this.
So what did you do?
I closed the emulator completely.
I genuinely think it's something on my end.
But what if it isn't?
Because Discord gets really fucky sometimes with the audio settings.
Well, we do have a fallback plan. I don't think that would actually work, though. Because it was fucking up last time real bad. Okay. So you're gonna... Sorry, everyone. Okay, do you hear that?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, you can hear the PS one?
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, sorry. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Yo, there are hot MILFs in your area. That's what the warning says. You hear the PlayStation sound? Good. That was not for you guys, but yeah. But yeah, nah. We can continue.
Assuming chat could hear the game before you
Yeah,
restarted
no,
it.
I could see the thing.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a feeling that if I were to do PS1 stuff again where I screen share, I will have to reset fully. That's not a big deal. My PC loads things fast because it's got good hardware, but also SSDs instead of hard drives.
Gotcha.
So, like, I don't mind having to reset things unless it takes, like, multiple minutes, and this doesn't.
Ah.
Okay, you can hear it now, though. Wait. Hold up. I hear pitter-patters. That's the pitter-patters. God. What? Oh dear. Stay down. Stay down. What?
The monster, not you.
Oh, I thought you said fucker or some shit.
Did.
Okay. But, like, I only heard cur. It was weird. Oh, did you turn on your noise gate again?
I did. Because when I was adjusting the settings, it's because, like, it kept showing that it was either showing, like, all of my air conditioner or not, like, and I'm like, I don't want it to hear my air conditioner.
I wasn't hearing it last night when you turned it off, for the record. But it reduced the, noises. Or the, like, weird shit. Oh.
Is it that bad? Nobody's ever complained about it before, which is why I'm really confused.
It's weird that you're, like, cutting in and out.
Okay, I can turn it off
The
again.
cover's been removed. Could Sybil have gotten to the amusement park from here? What do you mean I have to touch the ladder to go down the ladder? Bullshit. Bullshit. No, but I want to go down there. It's where I'm supposed to go, is it not? Huh. Oh, you know where I'm supposed to go? It just occurred to me. Alright. Sounds about right now.
What do you mean, sounds about right? Like, you hear the air conditioner now?
That's how I know. Because, like, I hear the air conditioner, but it's not, like, choking. It's not overwhelming. I didn't realize how many Mark of Samael / Seal of Metatrons were on the door. Or on the walls at this point in the game. Yeah. Okay, Lighthouse. Lighthouse before amusement park. So, like, I think I've admitted this before. The late game of this is kind of, like, jumbled together for me.
Ah.
Like, I forget about the sewers completely. I forget their layout every single time. It does fuck up my ability to do runs semi-efficiently. But, like, I know exactly what I have to do once I'm out of the sewer, but I don't remember offhand in what order.
Gotcha.
Fuck you.
I
Fuck
mean, you remember more than I do, so.
Well, like, that's having played the game, like, a bajillion times versus seeing, like, your roommate play it. You know?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That's mean. That's rude. Okay, is there actually something I'm missing? Did I pick something up last time? The Flauros. I have to use that at some point. I remember that. Perhaps I don't remember zone transitions. Wow. Just, like, walk past him. What do the kids say? Let's fucking go?
Let's fucking go!
That's true. Oh shit, right. There's extra rooms here. Okay. No, that explains it. I thought take the main road for some reason. Okay. Stop it, dick! I remember, like, this used to scare the piss out of me, and now I'm like, fucking stop.
Stop it.
Dick. You don't even hurt that much when you do that. You break skin, but, like, so does my wife. That is probably the most mid-30s dad thing I've ever said. Okay. And then turn around. Get fucked. Okay, I will admit the camera angles get a little fucky around this part. Yep,
Yeah,
there's another seal. I mean, this is mostly to throw you off your game. This really silence your hill? As it should. But, yo, if you want to see real fucked up camera angles, you're about to see probably the most fucked up.
Oh, no.
In the lighthouse. It's also, additionally, very fucking cool. Forgot about how some of these sounds are just whoa. Fucking regular show ass game. Yeah, look at this shit.
Oh my god. Okay, that is pretty cool, but also very
It
fussy.
looks like it's being swallowed. Well, the good news is with tank controls, up on the D-pad is always forward. So really, I just have to press up and left, and I'll turn in a counterclockwise motion. Apparently, there is a link to people's ability to do, like, RC car shit, and, like, their ability to withstand tank controls.
Oh. That was Alessa or whoever, right?
Yes. You got that name right.
Woo!
And he was too late for something?
Too fucking late.
For something? Oh, sorry. It looked like I was still in a cutscene.
Yeah, I was confused too for a second. Because I thought you were too.
Trust me. It's not just you. It's weird that, like, of all the items I have, like, unknown liquid, but I can use it at any time. Flauros, a thing I know what it is, kind of. But I don't have a use prompt. Like, you sure about that, Harry? You know how to use the unknown liquid? So yeah, we had to go up here and learn that. Like, literally, learn that.
Huh. Okay.
See, like, the big seal on the floor. See Alessa there. As per usual, you probably have some questions. And
I just
reminder,
don't even know what's happening right now.
I'm an open book. For all we know, the unknown liquid was probably alcohol. It's probably closer, as far as Harry knows, because I know what it is. But as far as Harry knows, it's in closer proximity to drugs.
Ah.
Because it was found in Kaufman's motorcycle. The same liquid. Found in the same container that we found in the hospital.
I don't trust that guy.
You probably shouldn't. Like, he may not be evil, but he's shady.
Yeah.
And I like that. Oh, sick. Okay, I don't have to do the run back.
Oh, I dropped something.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I just dropped something.
Okay.
That creep's sure to show up at the amusement park pretty soon.
I don't think I've heard, like, a character call someone a creep in a minute. It's like, that's the applicable word. But, like, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we go through the sewer. Which is apparently not called the sewer, but it is a sewer. It's called, like, the waterworks or some shit. Which,
The quote-unquote waterworks.
I assume that's a regional thing.
That makes sense.
I assume that is a more direct translation of what sewer would be. At the same time, I'm pretty sure... So, like, you're not gonna know the thing I'm gonna ask, but, like, I don't know offhand if Gary Blaustein was on Silent Hill 1. I know he was on Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 and onwards, as English localization. I have personal opinions on his localizations because they are not great. But, like, they're not great in very specific places.
I see.
So it's not like they're all bad. They do the job, but there are certain things like, he gives a name to something that didn't have a proper name, and it only existed in the English translation. Posture check, yep. Also, we saw Sybil get knocked the fuck out by something and drink the water. Also, another seal.
Mm-hmm.
The symbol's fucking everywhere. Might as well be the town flag. Sewer map. Okay, so this one is called the sewer.
Okay, so they're not
I think
consistent.
the other map was called Waterworks. But it... Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna stop for a second. How much do you want to bet that the guide that I was watching, that I was reading, when I was like, hey, what the fuck? More of them. These are things that you don't really pay attention to unless they get pointed out to you. And I'm pointing them out. They're pointing them out to myself. Holy shit, I can shoot them down?
Huh.
I thought I was just supposed to run past them. Bet. Boom. I actually like that enemy. The more I talk about, hey mama, how you been? I've been good. I've been good. That was a noise I didn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Thank you. Hold up.
They're like, don't mind if I do.
Something didn't feel right. Because, hear me out, okay? So, like, in classic survival horror games, the protagonist almost always aims perfectly at what they're looking at.
Yeah.
If you're standing still. So I'm like, I don't feel safe, and I pull out the gun, and if he's not aiming at something, I'm probably safe. For now. Like, there could be one just out of range, but, like, unlikely. Oh, God, yeah, look at that. Oh. And the sounds. They're doing good work. They're doing God's work. Akira Yamaoka is a fucking legend. Which is the composer for the series up until Downpour.
Ah.
He left with Downpour, I think, to do solo work. They got for Downpour... Did you ever watch the show Dexter?
No.
Do you at least know what I'm talking about, though?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
They got the composer from Dexter to do... Because, like, I don't remember his name, but I remember his, like, big claim to fame was, like, that was the show he worked on.
I see.
Oh, shit!
Damn.
Harry, eyes on the prize. There's one in front of you.
It's like, but what about the one on the ceiling?
It can die later. These are the mumblers.
Oh.
I know I keep pointing them out, but, like, they're cool.
Yeah.
I just think they're neat. Alright. Fuck. Hi, Marge. Hi, sweetie. There's a reason that, like, I fucking love Marge Simpson. She's great.
Oh, I do too. She is great. She's a great character.
There's a reason why, like, my VR chat, like, motto when you, like, scan over me is, I'll crump with you, sweetie. I love that, because it's so out of touch and, like, kind of boomery, but, like, she's trying.
Yeah.
And it's really endearing. Okay, I can't tell if that's something actually moving or not. But, like, yeah, Marge reads to me as, like, someone who is trying.
Yeah.
But is, like, a little out of touch.
But she's doing her best.
But, like, she's also kind of hot. But don't worry about that. I'm just saying, 30 plus, gold mine.
Oh, I agree.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What way am I going? What way am I actually going? Oh, I'm an idiot. There's a ladder this way. I think. I'm bad at reading maps. Like,
I am too.
like, in everything. I would probably have died at this point if GPS didn't exist.
Same.
You know what? The more I look at them, the more I kind of love their design. They're just vaguely freaky.
Yeah.
Also, wow, they like... Whoa! Hey!
Hello.
Okay, we're running. Okay, but hear me out. That's resources saved, baby. This is just fooling me. There's a man in there. I saw a man in the sewer barbed wire. Don't worry. Falling in barbed wire is like a real fear I have. But like it's never something that's gonna happen. 'Cause like barbed wire is kind of static. It kind of stays put. Okay, reload. You know what? For someone who's been using health items as willy-nilly as I have been, I still have a shitload. As long as I don't make it a point to get hit all the time, I don't have a map of this place. So yeah, this is the Lakeside Amusement Park. Obviously, it did not always look like this.
I would hope not.
But also, there might be things that we associate with the Lakeside Amusement Park via pop culture osmosis that are not there in the first game. Such as Robbie the Rabbit. Not here. Because he is an invention of the third game and onwards. Okay, I like that the Grey Children are repurposed here.
Oh, yeah.
And the larval stalkers. Because, like, yeah, who's at amusement parks?
Yeah, that makes
sense.
sense.
Kids and their parents. Yeah, so, like, the horrible children with knives are literally meant to symbolize just children.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those where it's not subtle. The first game is not very subtle with its symbolism. The future games try to be. I'm ignoring the carousel at the moment. Oh, I think I have to. Horror moment. Yeah, they are. I think anyone made animation data out of Marge Crumping. I believe they have for MMD. But don't quote me. And if I can find it, hey Syrah.
Yeah?
Would you wanna help me with another Dan Sing Sing thing?
Oh yeah, of course.
I need to just buy that for myself. Cause there's the occasional like motion data that I want to use, but like
Yeah.
Hey, so you won't believe me until way later, and you're probably gonna forget this notepad is important.
And yeah, I'm totally gonna forget that.
Yep. That specific notepad. It's at least canon in the fucking like grand scheme of things that he wrote down in that specific one.
Oh.
We never, cause like not to spoil too terribly much about Silent Hill 3, but like Harry's a big player in Silent Hill 3, at least as a background element. Because Silent Hill 3, unlike Silent Hill 2, is a direct sequel. Which there are not many of in the series. In fact, I would be willing to wager the only things that get sequels are the first game.
Oh.
Because there's
I did not
Silent
know
Hill 1 and Silent Hill 3, and then there's Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill Shattered Memories.
Oh.
Which are... Okay, so... More wheelchairs.
In a wheelchair.
And she's hot now. Red eyes equals hot. Hear me out. So what we're gonna do... Don't go blasting me by mistake. Anyways. So we are gonna be skipping out on a very specific animation because I don't know how to trigger it. But there is a funny animation of, like, Sybil will disappear during this boss fight when you do enough damage, I think. And sometimes she will be sitting on top of one of the carousel horses.
Oh.
And it's really cool. But what we're gonna do What do you mean I can't use it here? Do I have to shoot her like... Whoa.
Well.
No, we're fine. It hurts. 'Cause, yeah.
Just a flesh wound.
Also notice that she has fucked up back.
Oh, does she have one of those parasite thingies?
Maybe. But not for long. Can't blame Miguel for trying to relax during a stressful moment. So you might think, holy shit, you fucking killed her, dude. And it's like, yeah, that crawling out of someone would just kill you.
Pretty much, yeah.
But, like, that's the boss. And now, we have guaranteed good plus.
Yay!
Sybil.
Harry, what happened?
At least Harry doesn't have to deal with Klaus, the certified forklift murderer. Klaus needs to be more careful at work.
Harry, why did they take your daughter? Why her?
I'm not sure myself.
I think this has important plot shit.
You know, Cheryl.
Yeah!
My biological daughter. I actually haven't told her yet.
I think he was going to? Like, today?
We found
Oh,
her
shit.
abandoned on the side of the highway. Nobody knew where she came from.
Hell. Demons.
We didn't have
Bullshit.
Silent Hill problems. Wow! Sick dead wives! That's a theme!
So we took Cheryl in.
I just never think about that until it's like, wait! Oh, they love that shit.
There might be some connection between Cheryl.
There are two of them. I've been a day one for Syrah.
Now,
Wait, what?
I've been a day one for you.
Cheryl is my daughter. I will serve
Like,
her no matter what.
so I love this about Harry, because, like, it's rare that you get to play an actual stepdad in a game.
That is true.
And, like, that is a weirdly mature theme for a
Yeah.
PS1 game. And a very mature outlook. And it's like, oh, Harry's just a good man.
Hold it right there. I don't know who you are or what you're trying to do, and I don't care.
He's just so tired.
Let Cheryl go. That's all I ask.
He wants one thing,
What?
and he will do anything. Take your time, Dragon. Dragon.
Bitch got spoopy powers.
Yes. You joke, but yes. She's a force user. Well, close. She has
Surprise tool for later.
demon powers. And I say demon powers, but I mean demon powers. Cause
Makes
like,
sense with all the bullshit demon stuff.
I can talk about Alessa in depth, but like, I don't know when that's appropriate.
Ah.
We meet at last, Alessa.
Talia Gillespie?
Wasn't expecting her to show up.
Just shoot her. Just,
This is the end of your game.
Oh shit.
You've been a ghastly little pest, haven't you, Alessa? I was careless, thinking you couldn't escape from our spell.
Wait, did we just do the dirty work?
How much you've grown.
We were led on.
yeah, yeah.
Catch you all by myself. But what a pity, yes?
So Talia Gillespie is a
Ho.
pagan cult leader that uses Christian imagery to fly under the radar and sell drugs to the town.
Oh, so she's the drug dealer.
She's not directly, but she's definitely incentivizing the drug trade.
Ah.
And she impregnated her daughter with the cult's god fetus.
Ew.
Yeah, that's an appropriate reaction. And there's more to talk about her daughter, but, like, I think very soon I will have a much better opportunity.
So, are we saying Cheryl is Alessa's daughter?
No. But also maybe.
But also maybe. This bitch, though.
I promise Lisa never did anything wrong ever.
But she had the crazy look. She had that crazy bitch look.
What happened? Where's Alessa and Dolly?
There's also a scene coming up that I will ask that we be quiet for, but... And it's very soon.
Okay.
But... This is a lore drop, too.
What is it, Lisa?
So I went to look in the basement.
Went to Spooky Town.
See what's down. Like you said, those creepy rooms. Nothing really unusual down there. But while I was down there, I got this weird feeling. Like I'd been there before. Like something happened there. But I can't quite remember somehow. What was it? Harry, help me. I'm so scared. I can't take this.
It's only a temporary thing. You're in shock from when you were knocked out. Don't fret about it. You'll remember after.
No. You don't
See, Harry's trying his best.
Yeah. He's pretty
He's
good
like...
guy.
He's consistently trying his best. So... Lisa. Damn. What's that? That sound. From down there. It's coming from the basement. So... I think I can partially... Like, the cat isn't out of the bag, but you can see its head. There was never an order to keep her out of the basement.
Oh.
Never. Also, hold on. Look at that save location.
I didn't see it. Sorry.
This is where we get the
nowhere?
name. This is where we get the name.
Oh.
So, nowhere shows up a lot in the game.
I see.
But it's debatable on if it's nowhere or not at any given time. This area is for sure, no doubt about it, genuine, honest to God, good American nowhere.
I see.
Now, I think that the clock tower area is nowhere as well.
Okay.
Personally, like the area that's in between the other world and the hospital, or the fuck, I'm an idiot. The elementary school and the Otherworld elementary school, I think that's nowhere as well. Because while I think that there is a maintenance tunnel, I do not think it's that. Also, this camera angle is really good.
I hate it. It's so good, though.
There is a hidden mode with a cheat code that makes it so that you play the whole game that way. And
Damn.
people call it a first-person mode. It's not, but it's close.
It's close enough.
Making things like this. I have a feeling if I take the elevator down.
You also don't really have an option.
Cheryl.
Yeah, Harry's a good dad for the most part.
Yeah, I would say so.
He cares about his daughter. Even if he didn't help give birth.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but I
He or
raised
his
her.
wife. Yeah. And neither of them actually, are biologically related.
Yeah.
But who cares? It's still his daughter.
And, like, maybe it hits me a little bit because the dad who raised me is a stepdad.
Gotcha.
So, like, maybe that's an easier thing to get to me. But, like, in a good way. There's a key in the faucet, but I can't get it out no matter how much I pull. I don't... Also, Flowers is gone.
Ah, that's right, because we used it.
Yes. It's weird that we keep the receipt for the whole game.
Yeah, that is kind of bizarre.
I don't mind.
It doesn't, like, hold up space or anything.
Yeah, no, there's no inventory space at all. That's just straight up not a thing. So, this area might look familiar. Birdcage is locked. In fact, while I may not have a map to this place, you know where we are.
Wait, yeah. Wait.
The word Phaleg is carved into the door. Ooh. Oh, I guess it does have a sign on it, too. I don't know what Phaleg means offhand.
I don't either.
But this area... Old clock. Square hole in the center of the clock. Hands of the clock. It's a key. I can't get over to it because of the glass cover. So there is an instant kill trap in this part of the game.
Ooh.
But it's like, do a puzzle wrong and you die. Also, this area might look familiar.
Yeah.
Ye old pawn store. But it's moved around different.
The thingy's gone that you pushed.
Yeah, but the scratch marks are still there.
Huh.
How bizarre.
And that giant hole in the wall's gone.
Yep, because we are in nowhere.
Aha!
Things do not have to make geographic sense anymore. Not that they ever had to, but like...
True.
Wait, what am I doing?
Don't.
What am I doing? Gooch! Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's stretchy. It's locked. Good old-fashioned locked. Meaning we might come back there later. It's locked. The word Ophiel is carved into the door. Slightly thundering outside. Nice.
Yeah, it looked like it was just starting to storm, like when I came down to my office.
It's kind of humid here.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think it's raining, but I don't think it's like storming here.
Also, the school this time.
Interesting.
Go home. Thief. Drop dead.
Just your average bullying. Got it.
So, actually, yeah. It is a very specific form of bullying in Japan. I think it has a name. But, like, people who, like, harass people, they will... school kids, specifically. They will write on someone's desk to bully them. I can't believe that I'm gonna compare these two games, but there's one other game that I know of that does it off the top of my head, and it's Yandere Simulator.
Ah! I haven't played that in so long.
I wouldn't. Creator's a fuck.
Oh, really?
Known fuck.
Fuck. That sucks.
Public
I
knowledge.
liked it back when it was like...
I liked the concept.
Fresh.
I liked the concept, but like... The part of me that understands how games are made knows that he never wants to finish that. And, like, never wants that game to be, like, a finished project because that means he can't sucker money out of people.
I see.
But, like, if a thing he was trying to do, I don't know if it ever panned out. Yeah. That... So what Era says makes no sense to, like, non-coders or people who don't, like, read things, but, like, that game is stitched together by what are called if-then statements.
Oh.
That, like, loop on each other and cause performance drops. Like, it's just really inefficient code.
I see.
So we got the key of Ophiel. But yeah, what he wanted to, at one point, do that desk bullying thing if you constantly got caught doing, like, creepy or evil shit.
That makes sense.
It does, and I like that idea on paper. But, like, it's tied to a bad game.
Ah, yeah.
So, remember the Grim Reaper's list?
Yeah.
So, hold on. I need a piece of paper. My door's open. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I just didn't put the thing in front of the door.
Ah.
That's my
I was
bad.
gonna say, you don't have some ghosts up in that bitch, do you?
Oh, I'm gonna feel bad if people can hear my headphones talking through the speaker. Anyways.
No,
I
we
need-
didn't hear anything or that in.
Yeah, but I have the Discord open. Or I have
God.
I have the Discord thingy.
That's right.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my book that I use for logging, like, cause like when I do commissions, cause I do model commissions, I charge hourly.
Uh-huh.
And I like log my shit where people are like, why did it come out to this? And I can be like, well, from here to here, which is when I started, that was modeling. Then I did your promo shots that you asked for. Then I tweaked your clothes that I saw an error in. Then I tweaked your expressions, and then I realized that you didn't want outlines. Like, that's what I have in the comm log right now.
Oh, yeah.
So the Grim Reaper's list, I think I know the solution. I think it is T E or wait. TREL TREL. Wait. Yeah. And then A. It is either that or
Highest, lowest, or...
I think it's highest to lowest. It's either highest to lowest or lowest to highest. It's very easy to fix. If you recall those if-else statements, it's if-else, not if-then. Thank you. Is something to do with updating students, and every student was in. Yup. So yeah. I really like this look. I just think this is cool looking.
It does look cool.
RELA.
I can't help but feel like it's such an inefficient way to do a keyboard, though.
Yeah, but it's there to be like, it's there to wig you out.
Yeah.
ALERT. Hey, okay.
That's what it was.
Youngest to oldest. There was probably another hint, but I know that this corresponds to this.
Ah.
But it's, but yeah, the Grim Reaper's list puzzle is really cool. I like it. Oh. Names engraved on a lithograph, the Grim Reaper's list. Yes, the head count is set young to old lined up in order of age. Then the pathway opens, awaiting them, the frenzied uproar, the feast of death. So that was always there in the hospital.
Huh.
Yeah. So like I don't want to keep harping on it, but like Eris brings up a good point. Yeah. Yandere Simulator is a very good case of, like, study this as what not to do when you are coding.
That makes sense. That's such a shame, because the idea is so great.
It's fascinating. Okay, so that's a puzzle room. But I wanna do progress. I hope you didn't spill anything. That sounded like a glass.
Yeah, I just set my glass down.
Okay, it sounded like you bumped a glass.
Yeah, that's the one issue I have with, like, my Discord audio is, like, now you hear everything.
I'm just making sure the homie's okay.
Yep.
So...
Yep, just drinking some wine, set it on the glass.
Morgue.
Morgue.
An Amulet of Solomon. Or the Star of David. Whichever you'd like. I think both are actually applicable. But I am not Jewish.
Yeah, I'm not either, so I don't really know.
I know a lot of Jews, but, like, I am not. Okay, this is where I would
Lisa,
not talk.
what's the matter with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead. I'm not the only one who's still walking around. The same as them. Just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa,
Stay by me, Harry. Please.
I also think this performance is excellent.
Help. Save me from them. Please. Harry.
This.
Awkward.
I fucking love this track.
Lisa.
I forgot that gets me choked up every single fucking time.
Yeah, that sucks.
So we
The
can
music
go
is so
in there.
sad.
It's called Not Tomorrow. And from here, we get a journal entry. There's a diary on the floor. Ask doctor to let me quit being in charge of that patient. It's too weird. Still alive, but with wounds that won't heal. Told the doctor I quit. Won't work at that hospital anymore. The room is filled with insects. Even with doors and windows shut, they get in to spite me. To the hospital. Feeling bad. Need to throw up. But nothing comes out. Vomiting only bile. Blood and pus flow from the bathroom faucet. Try to stop it, but it won't turn off. Need drug. Help me. So, I can fully let the cat out of the bag now. Lisa Garland has not been alive for a second. She
Yeah,
has
that's what I was
been...
thinking.
She has been either a ghost... or... There's two ideas as to what she could be. And it's unsure over which is the correct interpretation, I think is the word I'm looking for. It is either that she is a ghost that is tied to the other world and nowhere, because the other world and nowhere and the fog world in this instance are controlled by Alessa's subconscious. Every single thing is to do with her.
That's what I was kind of wondering, since she's like the demon child.
Alessa is, the only way I can put it, an unfortunate victim.
Okay.
It is either that or she is a manifestation of the caregiver that Alessa saw Lisa as.
Ah.
Which is the reason that she was never allowed in the basement, quote unquote, is because the ghost or manifestation, I think both are equally acceptable personally. But I prefer manifestation. Because ghost would be a bit more aware, I think.
Yeah, a little bit more like an actual piece of her rather than like a memory of her.
Yes. Because, like, when things manifest in the Silent Hill series, they're almost always from the perspective of the one manifesting. And not of the one who was actually, like, the target of that manifestation, or the focus, I guess is the word I'd use.
Right.
So, the reason she was never allowed in the basement is A, that is where Alessa's hospital room was.
Ah.
We actually visited it. I just didn't say anything.
Okay.
Because you remember where there was the room in the hospital, we had to burn the vines, and there was, like, a bed, there was some,
Blood
like,
all
hospital
over it and
tech, blood all over it, there was some hospital tech that I don't know the name of. Probably a breather. Or ventilator, I guess. And there was a picture of Alessa on it.
Ah.
And that is how it's telling you this was her hospital room.
Gotcha.
Lisa was not allowed down there because A, that is where she either failed to give care, depending on how you interpret it, or, I'm trying to think. Or where she died, because she did die there.
Gotcha.
It is theorized that Lisa must have died, like, days tops before all this. And we know exactly...
how she died?
Yes. Do you remember the end of the diary?
No.
So, she was at a point where emotionality was
Eat
so
drugs.
high, yes, she overdosed in the boiler room of the hospital.
Oh, okay.
More than likely on PTV, which is the drug that the cult is peddling around town.
Okay.
Okay. So, this puzzle's fucking weird. I just want to put that there. I don't remember where the hint is. 4... Okay, so if I recall correctly... 4, 10... 2... I could have sworn there was a written hint. 0.
Oh, they're zodiac signs.
While true... Is the scales a zodiac sign?
Yeah, that's Aquarius.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm not the
I don't
person
know them all
for
super
that.
well, but yeah, scales is Aquarius.
So if I recall correctly, this is a red herring.
Is it?
I think.
That's Gemini, which would be April, which is 4. That's Taurus, which is
April is Aries.
April's. Okay, fuck. I don't know my shit.
I am... The only thing I know is that I am an Aries.
Okay.
Hold up. I remember there being a
Okay,
hint.
Gemini is May. I'm sorry.
I remember
'Cause I know
there
it's
being a hint.
before me, and I'm June, so yeah.
Yes.
Gemini would be May. So anyway, yeah, that has nothing to do with it.
No, that's fair. But yeah. I will, in part, apologize for things getting as heavy as they did, because, like, that is the heaviest the game gets.
No, that's fine. I knew it was gonna get into some heavy shit.
Silent Hill 2 is the one where I might actually have to, for real, like,
Yeah, that one I remember
offer
a
a
lot
trigger
more of,
warning.
and yeah, I remember that one a lot more in depth, and I love it. And
But, like, if you describe... Because, like, I am going to be very frank when I describe things, because my job is to describe things here. And, like, speak with authority and, like, make sure that the right information gets out. Silent Hill 2 gets into some things.
Yep.
And none of them are pleasant.
Nope.
Maybe? No. I thought I was smart. What I am gonna do is save here, though. Yeah, and I feel like I guess I'm apologizing, like, to the people who were just, like, tuning in. Because, like, I don't know if you play more serious games on your channel.
Occasionally.
But, like, that's kind of my bread and butter.
Gotcha.
So, like, I think my audience is used to it, but I don't know if your people are.
They're used to it enough, I think.
That's
We
fair.
don't play a lot of serious games, but I did just start Life is Strange, and that gets through a lot of shit.
Fair enough. I remember a very specific moment that I will not spoil for just fucking what's the word? Courtesy? For courtesy reasons.
And what, like Life is Strange or Silent Hill?
Life is Strange.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, I don't know how open you are when you're talking about it.
Well, yeah, I'm trying not to spoil anything. We've got through the first episode of it.
Nice.
That's it. We haven't gotten... I've already played both the first game and the prequel. I have not played anything else. Oh, and I've played Captain Spirit, if you want to count that one. It's like a Segway game.
I count it because it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to at least be same universe.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people, like, I appreciate those games for what they are. They are not my cup of tea anymore.
Gotcha.
But, like, I can still appreciate, like, some of the cool things they do. Like the last episode has some cool shit. Like, some really cool visuals.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just gonna be like, your computer's having issues? Oh no. You just got spoiled. You just had that spoiled for you just the other day from your daughter's friend? Oh, that sucks.
That does suck.
I didn't know Dragon was a dad.
Yep.
I think he's actually said that, and, like, I just didn't internalize it, because I'm like, heh. Little Dragon Man.
Little Dragon Man.
Wait, hold on. 10, 2, there's no way it's 12. Like, yeah, that says 0. Technically, you are a mommy, but, like, you don't have, like, kids. Yet. What's that mean? I don't even remember what I said. I'll be real. Thinking, I vaguely remember there being a hint here. But I don't actually remember. Because, like, I think that's also the one puzzle we have left.
Gotcha.
Well, as it... I say that, but, like, I think that's the one puzzle we still have. The word Haggith is carved on the door. Do I have anything else? I have a screwdriver. I only have a screwdriver, as far as I'm... Oh! You know what the screwdriver might be useful for?
Huh?
Hold on. Maybe I can... not pick the lock, but... Nope. Is that an actual keyhole? Birdcage is locked. I guess it is. I like that it makes bird noise. Oh, gun!
Yeah.
I get very excited when gun.
Wind gun.
Yes.
Lady boners.
Yes. My lady boner is chambered in 45 ACP. Oi! Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, HR is gonna hear about this.
Man, you got women all over you.
Used to it.
Gotta fight them bitches back.
Just fucking, like... Well, when in doubt, lay pipe. Fuck me. Okay.
I wouldn't tell that to them.
Oh, we were already in this room. Shit.
Fuck.
It's that room. Oh, hey there, bud. How you doing? How you doing? God, that pipe looks like it is well used.
Yeah. It means fitness.
Leg carved on the door. Okay. There's gotta be something. It's just glass!
I know, I'm like, come on.
I still think it's fucking weird that, like...
Well, wait, can you use the screwdriver on the clock to open the glass?
I think I tried.
Oh.
But, like, it can't hurt. Sometimes you're just not standing in the right place. Huh.
Oh well.
I just wanted to, like, read the description of the item to be like, does Harry... I did that 3 times because I was trying to cancel the prompt, and I went too fast.
I thought you were just mad at the door. Like, fuck you! What do you mean you're locked?
No.
Oi! Fucking nut button. I actually like that that's a thing I could put.
That is amazing.
Hold on, actually. This is gonna sound stupid. Did you just hear John? You heard nut.
No.
God damn it, again. You also hear the... Actually, for real this time. There goes Syrah dropping things.
That's what
It happened.
I am so fucking clumsy.
I am too. Until it matters.
Yeah, when it matters, and it's like I'm hyper, like, I don't know, I'm just like super
Heightened
skilled at
senses.
everything.
Heightened senses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't quite recall what the Zodiac puzzle is. Or, like, how to do it, I should say.
Yeah, like, my only guess would have been to put the number of the month associated with the Zodiac. Now, granted, it's complicated, because they bleed between 2 months, so it's kind of, like, weird.
Well, it's like, I
Or just
vaguely...
the order of them. That's the only thing I would have tried, other than
But,
that.
like, why do I have up to 9?
Because my idea was wrong.
Like, I'm just gonna stare at it.
There's no 0? It's just, yeah, it's just...
No 0,
1
no
through
0. We have a 0.
9. Oh.
We have a 0, a 10, an 8, and a 2. No, cause, yeah, you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna, like, look at, what is the logic? Okay, it's literally math.
Oh,
It's
hate math.
literally math. It's what I thought it was, but I was counting under. Count their limbs.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god. I thought so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a chance that we might have to swap the other one over to 7 instead. Because, like... Hold on. Let me make sure that that's true. Because, like, I think that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you?
Because, like, fun fact, originally, this was meant to be a Zodiac puzzle. Yeah, dog has 4. That might be a goat, now that I say it. Either way. Yeah, fish have 0 limbs. Granted, I would say 2 on that one, because I count a tail as a limb. But, like, by technicality, I don't think tails are limbs. And 2...
Yeah, I don't think so. 2 arms.
2 arms, I guess. Are we counting heads?
I don't think so. I would think that the bull would be 4. I would think. Unless we count the tail.
Okay. 4...
That would be 6, I would think.
8... Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, okay, I'm stupid.
Hey!
I think I counted an extra set of limbs somewhere. How does that happen?
It's fine.
But yeah, now that I remember, you used the Stone of Time on the... Oi? Come on. Bump, bump. Bump, bump. How many pipe swings does it even take to get to the center of your fucking cranium? It's taking so much out of me not to call that a cunt punt. But it is.
But it is.
And I was gonna say, and I know you're not gonna yell at me for saying cunt punt.
Nope.
Because that's funny. But also, you probably would. Eventually.
I probably would what? Yell at you?
No, you'd probably call it that too.
Oh, I would call it that too.
At least somewhere in your brain. I want more games where, like, kicking is a thing you can do.
Yeah.
Kicking or stomping. It's why I like Dead Space. Because Dead Space has a fucking full-on stomp. Like, imagine a curb stomp in your mind.
Yeah, that does sound really satisfying.
Yeah, and now imagine that every single enemy in that has limbs that pop off. And that's how you kill them.
Noise.
Because severing the head, it'll stop him for a second, but it just pisses him off at the end of the day.
Ah.
I think this is Haggith. Yep. Let's just move a bit slowly, make sure. Make absolutely certain. Now, if this leads where I think it leads... Okay, I guess we'll go up to floor 2? Oh, do we still have the videotape? I think we do.
I think so.
Yep! Okay, videotape is somewhere. That's unhelpful, but, like... There's a videotape somewhere. I can't remember offhand if this game has nurses with guns or if that's also Silent Hill 3. Well, like, Silent Hill 3 gives the nurse, like, a pistol in one form. But, like, Silent Hill 3 has way more mobility, as it should. Because you are playing as either a young adult or teenager, depending on how you interpret it. I like to interpret that she had just turned 18.
Oh, that's right.
But some
Heather, right?
Yeah. Some sources say she's 17, but like I don't know where that actually comes from offhand. It might be.
If I remember correctly, her aging is also accelerated, or am I wrong?
No.
Oh, okay.
The Crest of Mercury. Fitting that you find that in a hospital. I think. Rifle shells. Okay. This is a question to ask Mia. Those aren't shells, right? Those are cartridges, or do you call them the same thing? I'm asking Mia specifically because she would know.
Yeah, no offense.
The Ring of Contract.
Because I don't know a shit about guns.
I think they're neat.
I think they're neat too.
I also, like, this is the autism speaking. I love things that have a lot of moving parts in them.
Oh, that's fair.
And I love, like, taking them apart. Shell is shotgun, that's cartridge. Like, I've heard the word shell casing used for rifle rounds. And I think that's correct, but, like, I don't think you call it a shell. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing this. Ooh. Lock is jammed. Now, the downside of this area is that you do have to just remember where you're going. And that's unfortunate. Shell casing works for empty, but casing is easier. That's fair. I was gonna say, I thought shell was exclusive to shotgun, or at least, like, semi-exclusive. Is this the room with the videotape player? No, it's got a box. A camera? I don't remember what the hell I used that for. Okay, I thought she was running at me. Okay.
Let's go, bitches.
I think the different nurse outfits actually have different health.
Oh.
I think that's how you
like,
know.
Levels of
Levels of nurse.
Levels of nurse.
But yeah, that stretchiness that you see, that's present in every single version.
Gotcha.
No, when I played this back on PS3 and PS1, it was there. Cameras are for taking photos. Yeah, but of what?
These nuts.
No, that's what phones are for.
You're right.
Oh, hey, I remember you. I'm not even gonna look at ya. I'm just gonna... Boom. There's a key. Electricity is flowing through. You'll get shocked if you grab it now. Do I have the object to take care of that, though? No, I don't think so. Unless I just spam religious symbols at it. So there is another thing to do with those religious symbols. It's never directly stated, but it can be assumed that when Alessa was in the hospital, because if you'll remember, Alessa died in a fire. They mention that, because they're like, that crazy Gillespie lady had her kid die in a fire.
Oh, right.
I think Lisa says that.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Benny does in The Mummy? I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen The Mummy, I'll be real with you. Okay, where am I? Oh. Huh. Cool. But yeah, Alessa didn't die in the fire. She was actually kept alive for many years, but, like, in a hospital.
So that's why she was so sickly and shit.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking, I forgot about the whole "let her kid die in a fire" quote, but I was thinking with the way
it's
that
a throwaway line.
Injuries, yeah, I was thinking about the way her injuries were being described. That it sounded like severe burns.
Yep.
Severe burns are like impossible to heal. Well, not impossible, but
severe
like,
burns suck, is all I know.
Yeah.
So
If you're burned that badly,
like an
where
altar.
you should be dead, then yeah, you're gonna be pretty fucked.
So this area is, if I recall correctly, I'm supposed to... Hold on. The light to the future. It can be interpreted, though, as Alessa in her hospital bed reading up about various religions and just the light illuminating the darkness. Hold on.
Ah.
Yep. I don't know how to interpret that offhand. But, like... Oh. Hold on. Because I think this also said something about light. Because, like, I wouldn't have thought that if it wasn't camera with flash.
Yeah.
Okay, so L triangle left. Oh!
Ah.
Hold on. So, long L, arrow. Okay. That's... I kinda like this puzzle.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
I think I may have put the L the wrong way, but, like, shh.
No, I think you got it right. I think.
Are we sure?
No, I'm second guessing.
I knew it was the L that I could have fucked up on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it can be easily interpreted as Alessa looking at all these religious symbols and just hoping to God one of them works.
Yeah.
For protection. So, like, you see the icon that is associated with Judaism, you see the icon that is associated with just medical care in general. And, like, it's very easy. Because, like, nowhere in this game is absolutely, like, Alessa specific. Hold on. Okay, it's a plus. Dut. Who boy, I wish this had PlayStation mouse support. Did you even know there was a PlayStation mouse?
I did not.
It's only compatible with like a couple games, but like it exists. Health drink. There's a book on the floor and you don't expect me to want to read it?
Right? Rude.
What about this book? What is the point of this room? Oh.
Bullshit.
Excuse me? Nani? I'm just spam interacting now.
Yeah, like, what are you supposed to do? It's not the book from
Oh.
or anything.
Emotep is approaching him and he pulls out a cross, realizes it doesn't work, and then pulls out a plethora of religious symbols. Okay, so I have heard that comparison then. It's just been a while since I watched The Mummy. But yeah, very close to that. There's a place mark in the book. White Claudia, perennial herb found near water. Reaches height of like 10 to 15 inches. Oblong leaves, white blossoms. Seeds contain hallucinogen. Seeds contain hallucinogen. Ancient records show it was used for religious ceremonies. The hallucinogenic effect was key. Not to be confused with White Claw, you are correct. Which is non-hallucinogenic and tastes moderately better.
I don't think I've ever actually had White Claw.
They're okay. But like they're just okay. Like that's how I like to describe them.
Sense,
Like they're fine. I like the black cherry one. And I like any seltzer water that is that's lemonade flavored.
Gotcha.
Or lemon flavored, I guess, because it almost always just tastes like lemonade.
I
Not
like
like
lemonade, so
yeah, like not just like lemonade, but like it tastes just enough like lemonade
yeah.
to where it's like, oh, you can fool me. Birdcage key. We've used it. And we got the key of Phaleg. God, I still feel so dumb that I'm like... that I was doing the puzzle right, but I wasn't counting the limbs correctly.
Yeah, you're good.
I just feel very dumb still.
At least you figured it out. I would have spent the whole time
I
being
did.
like, what the fuck am I doing? What is the order of these?
I'ma own up to it. I did not figure it out. Wait, did these things bleed? They do! But yeah, I may or may not have just, like, looked it up.
I probably would have looked it up.
But, like, I was like, no, what's the logic here? Am I thinking the right logic? And they're like, yeah, but count all the limbs. And it's like, oh, of course. Also, this is the area with the instant death. I think I have circumvented it.
What was it?
The chain is fixed with the ring, and then we take the dagger of Malchior. What? So the dagger, there's a monster inside this.
Okay.
And the dagger keeps it asleep, quote unquote. But the ring of contract keeps it from bursting out.
Whew. So
but if it bursts out, it just fucking kills you.
Ugh.
I like that they keep the doors marked on either side, so that I can at least get centered. So that I can at least get zeroed on it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because like if you're not gonna give me a map, which like I don't think a map is necessary. You know what? I was gonna say necessarily required, but like yeah, I don't think a map is necessary here because it's relatively simple. Is that jelly beans? I think so. Jelly beans, yep. So, jelly beans are kind of... this is going to be silly. Jelly beans are kind of important, but, like, not to the level that you think. It's just that Lisa would eat them for, like, comfort. While she was taking care of Alessa. Yes. Alessa remembers that Lisa liked jelly beans, and therefore remembers the jelly beans. Also, remember how that VHS tape was all scuffed up?
Yeah.
I don't think it is this time. Tape decay ain't shit in the underworld.
Had an unusual time. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, a hard. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. Please.
Yeah, that's rough.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, yeah, imagine you're, like, 16, 17, and you're like, okay, you're a nurse in training? Okay. Take care of this child who has undergone devil corruption.
Yeah.
And is, like, oozing pus even under new bandages. In, like, minutes. And it's like, the child's not evil, and I don't think she ever blames Alessa, but, like, that's stressful.
That's still traumatic for both of them, because, you know, like, even if she survives, she's not really gonna live, and then, like...
I actually don't even think for the most part that Alessa was, like, super conscious.
Gotcha. Yeah, I believe that. And, like, all the stress and feeling like a constant failure on Lisa's part.
Mm-hmm. Because it's like, no, she's doing her best, but...
Yeah.
You know.
That's just something that you can't recover from.
Also...
Not really.
Child's drawings scattered on the floor. Do these look familiar?
Yeah. Wait. Are they kind of like the monsters?
They are exactly the monsters.
Yikes.
So, these are things. This is Alessa's room. Like, her bedroom. Back home.
I see.
In fact, it might be... Child's room. But, like, we know it's Alessa's, because, like...
So how old is Alessa?
At the time... 6, maybe 7 at the time of burning. Okay. But she is implied to have lived up until, like, 17.
I was gonna say, because she was at least, like, post-puberty when we've seen her.
Don't think any of this stuff's of any use. So this specific one, people interpret this as either, like, the Grey Children or something or other, like one of the more humanoid small monsters. Yeah. It is more in line with a monster that comes later, and in fact, this room pops up again in 3. Oh. And that drawing is changed to that monster.
Interesting.
Cards are scattered on the floor. Little sock puppet boys. There are dolls on the floor.
Creepy dolls.
Yeah, they're just little sack boys. It's locked. Thou possess them to guard thy spirit. Evoke 5 rights. Unveil thy fate. That's a lose-lose for everyone involved? Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Amulet of Solomon. Crest of Mercury. I don't actually know what the Dagger of Melchior is, but I think that's Old Testament.
Sounds about right.
Because the Old Testament's, like, I would actually recommend, like, going through the Old Testament just for, like, just to read it on a scholar level. Like, it is fascinating. Atratron?
I did my time. I took a biblical study course in college.
But were they...
Cool.
But was it like New Testament or Old Testament?
A little bit of both.
Ooh,
it's also been a longest time, and I don't really remember it too well. But I do remember it had a very cool-ass nun that was a teacher. And she really was like, this is just what the book says, and what is your interpretation, and don't take it literally. Like, she was very chill.
That's how I always, like, read scripture, is, like, these are meant to be oftentimes moral lessons.
Yeah.
Hey! Well, la-dee-da. Fucking devil shit happening around me, and I'm just like, fucking, I have a hammer. Like, fuck your devil shit. I have a weapon. Can we use the elevator while the power's off?
I don't think power matters in this place, personally.
But I turned the power off deliberately, and I know that...
Oh, that's true.
I know that the power... Because, like, I don't think there's a specific object that you can... Elevator isn't working.
Great.
Fuck. Okay, is there a way we can go up floors? Is there... Oh, you know what? If I understand correctly, there was... We weren't exactly, like, going through floors. Okay, Trying to remember. I think it was through this door that I unlocked, like, something like this. No, that's creepy. After a certain point, I just see as people tripping balls on mushrooms and heat in the desert. Well, like, some people use certain passages to say weed was in the Bible. Oi! Right in the face. Right in the face. Energy Sword Sunday, huh? Just throwing balls at me now.
Yeah, that nun that taught us that class was very woke, if you will. She was very cool. Like, obviously, she had her own beliefs being a nun, but she was very much like not like forcing those views down anyone's throats. She was just kind of like, so what is your interpretation of this, and etc.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, like, the thing with, like, there's your grand. Are you happy? Oh, fuck off. God. Holy shit. You know that it's like fucking vicious whenever I actually have to like stop and go, oh fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is super progressive for a nun. And like, I think it's because like the goal of the class was not conversion, it was
just education.
On a scholarly level.
Yeah, it really was like historical / interpretative, philosophical, I guess.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm not. Well, it's like, I say I'm not religious, but like, that's untrue. I'm not Judeo-Christian religious, though.
Gotcha.
And like, that's fine. And that's fine and dandy if you are. But
I believe in the Church of Syrah.
I like to read scripture as a thing to just read. Because a lot of that shit is fascinating.
I think there is a lot of benefit in learning about other religions.
Well, it at least gives you, like, a cultural understanding.
Yep.
If nothing else.
Exactly.
And, like, especially when Christianity is, like, all over the fucking world.
Yup.
Like, yeah, it might be beneficial to, like, learn a thing or two. Okay. Generator is stopped. Let's turn it back on temporarily. Because what I really want to do is retrace my steps. Yeah, an academic perspective also lets you just like read it as is.
Yeah.
And that's good. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I just feel a little silly because when I was younger, I was like an internet atheist. So I read the Bible out of spite. I am not like that anymore. I hope the way I'm talking about it like shows that I'm not.
No, it's obvious you're not like that. I just mean, like, it doesn't surprise me.
But it's
that,
funny.
Younger you did that.
But like, unlike other people like me, I actually did go and read it, and I would read the relevant passages, and I'm like, they don't say that. Or, wow, that was translated terribly in hindsight. You're still in that phase mostly. Well, I mean, like, there's a difference between like being an atheist and being an atheist.
Yeah.
And I was an atheist.
Cringe lord atheist.
Yup. And now my religion is largely spiritual, but mostly philosophical.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know if I
agnostic on everything because I'm just
no,
like,
that's fair.
yeah, there's probably something, but I don't know.
But like, I don't know if the goddess Eris is real. But I know that viewing the world through the lens that I view it makes sense of things. Honestly, I think people who are anti-philosophy are way more cringe than people who are anti-religious.
That's true.
Okay. There's a key, electricity is flowing, and I might get shocked. Okay, that's cool and all.
Guess I'll die.
Guess I'll die. 'Cause, like, I just have to remember, like, what door is it? Because I know that I unlocked a door to put me on a floor. Okay. So it's the door next to this one. It's this door.
Okay.
So I think it was this door? But yeah, like, because, like, for example, like, even Diogenes, like, I would call him, like, the antithesis to at least one philosophy. Like, at the very least, what he was still doing was a philosophy. He just thought, like, a lot of people's ideas were fucking dumb.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, a featherless biped? Here's your bird. Or, behold, a man, I think was the very specific phrasing. And, like, that's still philosophy.
Yeah.
It's just a very bitter philosophy, and I loved him. Because it's like, yeah, he would poke holes in your shit, but that makes your ideas a bit stronger.
Yeah.
Put more faith in philosophy than I want. Well, like, while that's true, it's helpful to have a little bit of like a tolerance for both.
The cultural understanding.
Bare minimum. It's why nowadays, instead of like trying to look into like Christian culture, because like that, I've done my time, I've done my studying. Now I've moved on to like, hey, what is Judaism all about? And a lot of modern Judaism is, they tried to kill us, they failed, let's eat. That's a lot of the holidays. Is like, and like, you know what? Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Diogenes brought a plucked bird. Yes. Is there a cutscene here? Oh yeah! Hey, did any of these people look familiar?
Is that Dr. Asshole?
Yeah.
And then I know, what's her face?
Mm-hmm. Those are the people that would be.
What soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never
Okay, I know Silent Hill runs on cult shit, but like the words "we will use a magical spell," like
It
I
feels
kind of
cheap.
forgot that. I forgot that like exact phrasing.
Yeah, that felt kind of cheap.
Oh,
But
not
maybe that's just poor translation.
not even. I would say it's actually just very blunt. The disc of Ouroboros. I tried to say Ouroboros, and I'm like, that's wrong. That's wrong. Why did I try to say it like that? But yeah, if I had not told you that this was Alessa's room when talking about Lisa, now you know.
Yep.
I'm almost certain we're missing one, though. Are we not? Yeah, we're missing one more. Oh, fuck, I'm hurting. Okay. We're close. I think I know what I must do next. Kinda. Well, like, what do we have inventory-wise? What do we have key items-wise? We have the camera, we have a receipt, we have a videotape. These two will never be of use again. In fact, the videotape, you never even have to watch it. It's just there for... It's world building.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, if I recall correctly... Third floor. I really like this camera angle. Is good, is good. Okay. The real thing is, I don't actually know how to progress from here. So I'm just gonna do a crapshoot. Yeah, ain't no way. I'll look around. See if there's anything I didn't pick up. Uh-huh. And, like, that was the book on White Claudia, which is made to use PTV, which, it's also hard to tell if PTV is a snortable or an injectable. One assumes snortable, but, like, it also sounds like mega heroin.
I'm like, I'm not really educated on my, strong drugs.
I'm not aware.
Yeah, true. I would have assumed snortable, but I have no idea.
Well, like, when I hear it's crushed up into a powder,
yeah,
I assume, but it's like, isn't heroin also when it's pre-liquid?
Yeah.
That's above your pay grade? Yeah, basically.
Yeah, because I think they have to melt heroin, don't they, before it's ejected?
Usually.
Okay. I only know that from, like, movies and books.
You don't snort weed, Mom. There are marijuana needles now, though.
Oh, I was gonna make the joke of injecting one marijuana.
Well, okay.
I didn't know you
Heroin can be smoked. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't pretend to know. I don't know why, but, like, whenever people, like, mistype drug names, it gives me a laugh. How does heroin be drugged? One coker, please.
One coker.
It wasn't funny for me until you said it.
But have you tried Kakane?
How does Waggy board used? Am I Pregananant?
Pregante.
Pregante. I love that one because it sounds like a medication.
Well, I was just thinking it's on Spanish.
There's specific words that just sound like both. How do the that's above my pay grade. Well, Droog is just friend. Droog is just Russian slang for friend.
Interesting.
Well, that's why. Have you ever seen or read A Clockwork Orange?
No, but it's like on my list of things that I want to.
It's quite good. It's quite good. It's one of my favorite movies, but like with the caveat of know what you're getting into.
Yeah, I heard it's fucked up.
It's fucked up. But like I think it's a well shot and well written movie. But like the main character calls his gang his droogs, and it's like, what does that mean? And it's like, oh, that means he is using Russian slang for some reason.
I see.
I don't completely understand his motivation, but like, you know.
Because original and unique and mom, you don't even understand me.
I think he is actually that age, which makes it even worse. Because it's like, you're getting into things at what age?
Oof.
Oof. Yeah, I like that movie, but like, I would not just blindly recommend it.
No, I get it. Yeah, I've heard it's fucked up, and I've been told that I would like it.
That's
because it's fucked up.
That's such a weird recommend. Of like, yeah, it's fucked up. You'd love it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm missing something. I am definitely missing something. And I don't know what is the problem. So let's do like a once over. Yeah, there's no way there's in here. Now, one of the perks of the later Silent Hill games is when the characters are in nowhere. Because, like, there are certain parts where you can absolutely say they're in nowhere. Silent Hill 2, notably, has, like... There's a stage that has a name, but, like, if you look at me dead in the eyes and say there's no way it's nowhere, I will be like, were you paying attention?
Gotcha.
Cause, like, bar? Bar?
Bar?
Why? Bar? Where beer, where me? Also, Bork? Maybe. Wait, we're not... I was gonna make a joke about Swedes, but that's played out. Bar. Yes, bar. You know, it's kind of fitting that I'm getting stuck in nowhere. Because, like, if I'm gonna be stuck anywhere... Is that a face? Is that Toad? Is that fucking Toad?
It kind of looks like Toad.
I don't think it is Toad, but I think it looks like Toad.
It really looks like Toad, though.
Hi! I'm just in Silent Hill, everyone! Just, stuck in your walls! That voice is hell to do. Don't do it.
I was gonna say, that sounds like wreckage on your vocal cords. And
oh, I can do it, but, like, I know that if I do that for more than a couple sentences, like, that's gonna fuck me up.
Yeah.
I'm also kind of wondering if this is in the town center.
Oh.
That bench is in the town center in that position. Okay, so there's a little bit of everything in nowhere.
I was thirsty, so I redeemed drink at the water.
Oh, fair enough. Subtle Nintendo Easter eggs. Okay, you say that. Sorry. I saw subtle Nintendo and I thought subtle Nintendo Sega Genesis.
What was that from?
It's The line is Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. From, I think it was Juicy by Biggie Smalls?
Oh.
About, like, how some of the things that happened after he turned famous actually ended up being good. Things like he doesn't fear getting shot in a drive-by anymore. Or like he can buy video games. The light illuminating the darkness. Because, like, it feels like I'm supposed to burn something here. But, like, I don't know how I'd burn it.
Burn the entire town.
This whole place is no good.
It's no good. Start over.
Start over. Again. Yeah, no, I'm dead stuck. Let me think. Maybe Alessa's room has something. Give me a second. 'Cause hear me out. I need a nudge.
No problem.
'Cause, Game Facts, give me a nudge. Did I- Oi! I didn't mean
I
that!
gave you a nudge.
Game Facts, give me a nudge. Yeah. Think... This door? There's also, like... Oh, so fun fact about Nowhere. In Japanese, it's translated more accurately to unknown, but I prefer Nowhere. There's not much...
Nowhere has a better sound to it, at least in English.
There's not much of a difference, but, like, Nowhere sounds more like a place than unknown. Oh, I didn't even look at anything. I didn't even actually get to look things up here.
Oh, shit.
I just walked into this room correctly. There we go, there's the
Nice.
Ankh. I was gonna say, I remember the last symbol being an Ankh. But yeah, that's Alessa cowering. Anyways. Is it just me or do hot bitches wear Ankhs?
Hot bitches do wear onks. It's true. I used to wear an onk. Did you know that?
You seem like the type.
Yeah, I don't anymore, but I used to.
Mid-20s?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, early 20s to mid 20s. Yeah.
Okay. I used to wear a pentacle.
Yeah.
Specifically a pentacle, not a pentagram. It's
Gotta remember
is
the
fitting.
differences.
Pentagram is inverted.
Ah.
It's
yes,
the upside down one.
That makes sense.
Okay. Can you play with the crowd while I get more coffee?
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, okay. We'll just do this again. We'll do this.
Perfect.
There you go.
Go get your coffee. All right, everybody. I'm in charge now. Big shocker. What's that supposed to mean? Or do you mean about the, oh shit, now I gotta remember the names. Hi there, Dr. Syrah. Hello, everybody. So, how are you enjoying our playthrough of Silent Hill so far? Yeah, this, like I said, this has been fun to, like, actually, like, learn how it's like, some stuff is coming back to me. Like, after, the realization about Alessa being burned, I'm like, oh, I do kind of remember that. It's interesting. Yeah, for sure. And it helps getting the inside knowledge from Mama, so she's an expert on it. And it's fun getting, like, the little details here and there about, like, the developers or just game logistics and whatnot. I like that kind of stuff. I'm gonna immediately forget it, but I do like it. I'm excited for Silent Hill 2, though. I know more about that one, and it'll be fun to rewatch that one with this one more fresh in my brain. Silent Hill's never been a game I was interested in, but it's been interesting to watch. Yeah, no, for sure. I think the biggest thing is like, maybe the game itself is not like everyone's cup of tea for gameplay or whatnot, and just the pacing of it. But the story is so good. It's honestly a shame that when they made the movie, they fucked it up. Wherever I'm not distracted by something going on house. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Although they made 2 movies though, didn't they? I saw the first one. I don't know if it was just talk about making a second movie that was supposed to be more like Silent Hill 2, or if they did. If they did, I did not see it. I'm not sure.
Oi!
Hey, welcome back.
What were you talking about?
Did they only make one Silent Hill movie or 2?
They made 2 of them, but
Okay.
so what the original plan was Silent Hill 1 was always going to be a minor retelling of Silent Hill 1.
Okay.
But like Silent Hill, what became Revelations 3D, I shit you not, that is the full title.
Yikes. It's
You
bad
know,
when they put 3D in the title.
oh yeah. Oh god damn it. There's a Silent Hill movie, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, don't watch them. Don't waste your time.
First one's fine.
It's okay as a standalone thing.
Begrudgingly. I don't think it is because it makes some failings just as a film.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't really like it.
For example, trigger warning for sexual assault for one line. There's a subplot of the first Silent Hill movie where like, cause like the whole thing is about how Alessa was like mistreated in her life, and that's true to the canon of Silent Hill, but then they're like, and the janitor raped her.
Oh, right.
And I'm like, you just threw that in for shock value.
Yeah.
Literally. Just for shock value. And like, do you remember the body that we found in the school bathroom where we found the shotgun?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, they put that scare, and it's like, oh, that's the janitor. And it's like, and they also like take like 30 minutes to like exposition dump at the end of the movie, because apparently what was originally supposed to happen is that those scenes were supposed to be interspersed but in the movie when Rose and Sybil would meet up. And they were basically, there were moments like the game where they would be walking around town, and to fill up time on that, they would decide. They decided early in production, hey, let's have Sybil and Rose talk to each other so that we get more of an idea that they're working towards the same goal. And I like that.
Yeah.
I like that in theory, but they didn't do it because the studio was like, no, that breaks the pace. And it's like a 30-minute exposition dump doesn't.
Right?
There's one cool scene, though. There's one really cool scene where Alessa, like, shoves barbed wire, like, right up there.
Oof.
On Dahlia as, like, revenge.
Oh, I do remember that
And
scene.
it's like, that was legitimately cool. Because barbed wire worked like tentacles in that moment.
It did. She was controlling them, and yeah, it was the
but, like,
biggest it was beautiful.
At the same time, that's not what happens.
Yeah. And
then
fuck you.
The second movie was supposed to be like, hey, we might want to tell Silent Hill 2, and the studio is like, no.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I
Christoph,
was talking about that.
So Christoph Gans, he always wanted to make a Silent Hill 2 movie. Like, even from the first game, and they're like, no, we have to have a movie that explains how Silent Hill works. And he's like, fine. Do you also remember that, like, Sean Bean was in that movie, and there would be scenes that would, like, cut to him in the real world?
It's been so long since I've seen it, no, I don't remember.
The dad.
Okay, yeah,
there'd be scene. So, like, those were forced into the movie, because, like, there was also, like, a really sexist thing about that film, where, like, Christoph Gans thought it was feminine for Harry to care about his daughter so much. And that...
Really?
No. Feminine. And thought it would be, quote, more fitting to have it about a mother looking for her daughter. And I'm like, the point is that Harry isn't the average man.
Yeah.
and like cares this much about a child he didn't even bring into this world, but he raised. So like, they also turned Cheryl into a character named Sharon.
Oh yeah.
Fun fact about the Silent Hill series, or Silent Hill 1 though, is there is a Game Boy Advanced version of Silent Hill 1 called Silent Hill the Play Novel. It is a visual novel. And we actually get to find out what Harry's wife was named. Jody.
What was Jody?
I like the name Jody.
Yeah, it's cute.
But yeah, that movie just like fails on a lot of levels to me.
Yeah, it was bad. Like, it was one of those things that I watched it not even knowing that much about Silent Hill and just thinking, wow, this is not that good of a movie.
And like the second movie like touches on the third game.
Yeah,
And like that's cool, but like
back
I don't.
In the day, like the second one was supposed to be more like about the second game, and I was excited about it. And then I heard nothing more about it, and I was like, oh.
They wanted to do the second game because again, Christoph Gans, he always wanted to do Silent Hill 2, and he's like, okay, now's my chance, and then they wouldn't let him. And then he was
an excellent movie if they did it right.
I disagree. I think Silent Hill 2 only works as a game.
Gotcha.
I think most game narratives only work as games for the most part, because like a lot of the big like thing is that like a game you control the pace on. And like movies tell you to be scared, games put you in situations that may or may not. I don't know, like I think horror is one of those things that is so weird that you just it's weird, and I can't articulate.
Do what Mommy tells you now. I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of
A crumb.
That's all. No. I don't want to do it.
A crumb of that god shit.
It will make everyone happy. And it's oh, too.
Nah, bitch, this is my shit.
Yeah.
Mommy, I just want to be with you.
I feel bad.
Two of us.
Right?
Please understand.
Like,
Yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong. Mommy. Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb.
mm-hmm.
Containing the power to create life.
Yikes.
I could have done it all myself. Mommy?
Fucks me up that she's literally just now realizing she could have been.
Yeah.
Like, I think that that's supposed to imply, like, she could have been the mother to the god.
That's how I interpreted it, but I'm not sure.
That's how I read it. But then she's like, hold on, though. There's no reason to wait. Let's do a ritual. Also, look at the paintings on the fucking wall. What the fuck?
This looks, yeah, this is totally normal.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, have you ever gone to the house of, like, an old lady who's an Orthodox Christian?
You got some weird Jesus
Some
portraits
of
in there.
the craziest Dark Ages portraits of Jesus
Yeah.
and Mary. It's specifically the Orthodox ones, too.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know. So you see that wheelchair?
Yeah.
Who do you think that is?
I don't know.
Who would be wrapped up head to toe?
Alessa? But then who's on the floor?
A ghost of Alessa. Or a vision of Alessa.
That would make more sense because she wouldn't physically be like that. She'd physically be like the one in
Yep.
Leroy Jenkins.
True.
What a pity.
Freeze! In the devil's name. Ah!
So that's the first confirmation that we did something right, 100%. Because Sybil's here in this scene.
Ah.
If you just kill her in the boss fight, she just dies.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So this is a lore drop too.
No mood for jokes.
How much do you know about Cheryl? Have you been piecing it together?
So Cheryl was abandoned on the side of the road. I
Mhm.
think somewhere near
Around
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill.
Yeah, and he adopted her, and
Mhm.
they wanted to use her for part of this ritual shit. And I
You're
thought-
straying.
I thought-
You're straying away.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Alessa,
that's all I got.
or Cheryl, is the reincarnation of Alessa.
Ah,
7 years ago, Alessa pretty much died.
okay.
The body still maintained, and the soul still maintained
Oh, but they separated.
through this. Partially.
From which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by them since the day to be born. That day has finally come. The time is nigh. Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away.
All of them.
When we return to the true paradise. My daughter will be the mother of God.
And now,
Thanks for the
some
rings.
god shit is happening.
What?
Alessa reborn. But hold on! Because of the second part of this ending, Dahlia's down for the count. Fuck her. She's actually dead, I think.
Wow, damn.
Because Kaufman's here.
But then why couldn't Sybil shoot her?
Sybil got punked. She's alive, but she's knocked out. But Kaufman now has... So, Kaufman was in the cult. But he was not in the cult for religious reasons. He was in the cult for the money that the drug running would bring.
We don't need you. What do you think you can accomplish?
But Kaufman has something very important right now.
A gun?
Well, yes, but also... Also, I didn't realize there's blood on her toes. Remember that red vial?
Oh yeah.
A Glophitus. So... So, he's not a good man, but he's helping us right now.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Stop it!
So this skips a phase of the boss, I shit you not.
Huh.
Because he throws the Aglophitus onto God before God is fully matured in the mother's womb. Now this'll suck, but it has to be done. I also really like that model.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
I want it for VR chat. I want more PS1 models. So this track! This is my favorite track in the game.
It sounds very analog. I kind of dig it.
So that is a dental drill that is being
Yikes.
pitch shifted. So this is the not fully matured god. Look at it!
Big yikes.
Yeah! This is sick as shit! I
I
think-
would like pee myself right there if I were Harry. I would just pee.
Also, yeah, Dahlia's just dead.
I like how it straight up was like, fuck her in particular.
Well, it is fueled by Alessa's hate.
Yeah.
Silent Hill 3 goes a bit more into, like, what makes the god work. Okay, so we have 6 rounds in the shotgun, 6 rounds in the hunting rifle, 24 rifle bullets, though, 15 rounds in the handgun, and 173 in reserve. So, there's a thing I'm gonna show you after this, but, if you show the boss that you have no ammo, it will take pity on you. Because, there's no way to kill it without, bullets. Okay. Just pump her full of lead. That's fine. Oh shit, that's not fine.
It's less fine.
I thought I had healed. I guess I did not. It is not always best to confront an enemy in front of Harry. Rather than wasting bullets, sometimes it is better to run. I like that it gives you tips when you die. We could.
Only you could run.
And for what? There's a guy who does PS1 era VTuber models. Mai knows them. I know someone who made one. I do want a PS1 style model.
They're really cool.
I think it would be very cool to have it as a Vroid. Or a VRM. So yeah, there's no way to actually, like, skip, but we can skip line by line. So it's fine. So that is the downside to dying, is that you kind of have to rewatch the same cutscene.
That's okay.
So, like, we died, like, what, 3 times? That's fine.
Yeah, not too bad.
So far. I wonder when I'm taking damage if I can open up the inventory. It's never something I've had to do. Because, like, I will admit, some of me sucking at the game is absolutely because I'm talking.
Oh, yeah, that's hard.
The later games are nowhere near as difficult. I also love the rough breathing. Like, it's just upsetting sounding.
It is.
Also, you see those pillars in the background?
Yeah.
Those look like one of the paintings we saw.
Oh shit, you're right.
I don't know if that's actually, like, supposed to be a detail.
Return things to how they were before.
Kaufman!
Did I ask for this? Nobody uses me. Won't get away with this.
Yeah, I'm gonna retweet. Wait, the bullet, or the wound placement changed. She doesn't have blood on her foot anymore. What the
you're
fuck?
Right.
Huh?
Huh.
My, aren't we getting cocky?
Oh, an NFT artist tried to like a post of mine. They're gone.
Yeah. Fuck those guys.
Fuck them. I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah.
All I had to do was plan fine.
Okay, I guess this scene always has to play out. But yeah, so Cheryl is Alessa reborn. Like, they are the same person for all intents and purposes. Raised by a different person.
Gotcha.
Because Alessa's soul is weird at this point. God, I still think this camera angle is really cool. But yeah, if I had a VTuber or if I had a PS1 style model of me, though, I would want it to look like a Mega Man Legends model.
That would be cool.
Did you ever play those games?
No.
Do you at least know what I'm talking about, though?
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Okay, because, like, I think they look really cool.
What the?
I have other design things that I wanted to take care of, though.
Yeah.
Before I do, like, alternate of my regular model.
3D
in
models
fact-
are expensive, too. I mean, I don't know about, like, PS1 style, but in general, it's expensive.
PS1 style models are weird, because it depends on what you're going for.
Yeah.
But also, like, artists will charge what they charge because
Yep.
their rates are their business. Like, I charge 20 an hour because that's what people are willing to pay.
Yeah.
God, this still looks so cool. But yeah,
It does look cool.
so would you like to know the track name of this song?
What is it?
Is My Heaven.
My Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
That's clever.
So, that the percussion noise is prison bars or an oil drum.
Oh.
It depends on the noise. Shit. Just start running. Ow, fuck. I got zapped twice, that's fine. I also do not care about using health items anymore.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically the final boss, right?
This is the final boss.
Okay, I'm like, I didn't know if this was like phase 1 or not.
Nope,
but-
we skipped phase 1.
That's right.
You know what I'm gonna do, actually? Remember when I said I'd use those for emergencies?
Hey.
This feels pretty fucking urgent.
Yeah, I would agree.
Now that did bump us down a bit, but that's fine. Also, you'll notice it has, I believe, Latin letters on their wings. I do not know what they mean offhand, but I know that I picked up on that.
That seems like a very satanic ritual thing to do.
Yeah. God, I love the incubator. Or the incubus? I can't recall. I believe the incubator is the first phase and the incubus is the second.
That would make sense because incubators usually like
Yes.
something being created.
Yeah, the incubator is Alessa's mental image of God, which has
Gotcha.
which is more saintly and pure. Incubus is just a male, succubus is it not? Yes and no. It's kind of hard to define because in incubus and succubus are actually, if I recall correctly, supposed to be submissive and dominant instead of male and female. But
Ah.
over the years, it's been
We've been portrayed as such.
portrayed perhaps incorrectly.
Now I did remember that he gets a baby
Mm-hmm.
because I know like that's why she becomes Heather, right?
Yes. Which is
did
a
remember that.
bit of a spoiler, but like, fucking 20-year-old game.
20-year-old gay plus,
Plus, you knew
mean-
that.
yeah. Once we get to Silent Hill 3, wait, is that actually a spoiler? Or you don't know that at the beginning? My bad.
You know her name is Heather, you do not know her last name is Mason.
Whoops. Whatever, we'll forget by the time we get to that one.
The people will forget. I cannot. Also,
Who this
look
bitch?
who's back! So while
Ultimate boss revenge.
Kaufman may have been a good man in his final hours, he was still a piece of shit that used a 16-year-old
Yeah.
and like sold her drugs. So fuck
He
him.
had that coming.
He had it coming. But yeah. I also love this track. I don't recall what it's called. But, like, I love it. Doo-doo-dum. Boom-dum-dum. Boom-dum-dum. But yeah, that's Silent Hill 1.
I do remember this
Really
song now.
fucking good.
Yeah, this was really fun.
Holds up really well. I would actually recommend you go back and play it.
I'm not good at games
Like,
like
on
this,
your...
though.
Yeah, but, like, you know.
I think I'm better as a watching kind of person for these kind of games.
Yeah, but what do you get an itch? Keiichiro Toyama! Hey, that motherfucker's working on a game now. So, like, for the record, Toyama left Team Silent after Silent Hill 1. He was one and done, he left Konami afterwards to start his own studio, which then made the Siren games.
Oh.
Owaku, that is an important name for later. Masahiro Ito, who is known. He is probably one of the few people that, like, on Team Silent that speaks English and talks to fans to this day.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, people ask him questions. Takeyoshi Sato, also CGI creator, there's a story there, and I think I told you part of it, but I will say it for information's sake now. Akira Yamaoka, legendary composer. I think AKT is also Akira Yamaoka, but don't quote me. But Sato, he was a really good 3D animator. He's actually currently working under Nintendo. Cause like I'm a nerd. I like to like talk about, like, I like to know, like, how'd I put it? I like to learn, like, hey, where are they now? They basically were like, you are going to teach some senior members how to do the CGI for this program. And he's like, okay, do I get credit? And they're like, no.
Oof.
And then he's like, tell you what if I do it all myself?
Yeah.
And he did. Now, this is not a hooray for the underdog story. This is, in my eyes, a, oh my god, the Japanese work ethic is awful.
Yeah,
And, like, the Japanese game industry is terrible, Konami especially. Like, even back in the day. But, like, this motherfucker lived in the office for, like, at least 2 months.
Yeah.
And was, like, after, like, the game came out, or, like, no, sorry, I misspeak. After, like, people left the office for the day, and now that cutscene changes. After people left the office for the day, also, blooper reel.
Oh. I love blooper reels.
I love this.
Cute.
But yeah, when people left for the day, after they finished work, he would use every single PC in the office to render every single cutscene.
Lord.
By himself. Which it's like, I would like to say, he is a very talented man for doing that, but the fact that
also,
they let
Jesus
that
Christ.
happen
Yeah.
because they were saying that they wouldn't credit him if that was the case is awful.
Yeah.
So, like,
No, I
props
agree.
for him to doing it, but holy shit, he shouldn't have had to do that.
Exactly.
Keiichiro Toyama, he left Konami after this game to create his own studio, which made the Siren games and the Gravity Rush games, and now he runs another studio called Studio Bokeh, which is currently making a game called Slitterhead,
Huh.
which looks sick as fuck. But yeah, this first game is special, man.
I love these bloopers.
I do
Well-
too.
They're so cute. I love when they put the extra effort to do that kind of stuff.
Same. Oh, God. I also love the idea of, oh, Harry fell asleep on the set.
Yeah.
I actually have a fan theory about the Silent Hill series, but
Yeah?
it's like a meta theory where, like, I like to joke around and say Silent Hill is a bunch of people making movies together. So, do you see that ranking at the bottom?
Yeah.
So, would you like to know how that is calculated?
Yeah.
That is calculated by those 4 stars at the top are 4 stars. Then it is 4.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 4.8 stars is my rating.
Ah. Okay.
But yeah, so that's That's Silent Hill 1.
That was cool. Yay!
We can also unlock the UFO ending, which I will not do on stream, but do you want to see it?
Sure.
Okay, is it okay to save? Yeah, I'd like to save this. In fact, I'll put this...
Is there any reason you're not doing it on stream? I mean, I don't care. But...
because we would have to start a whole new save and go through the game again and do steps I'm not familiar with off the top of my head. We could, if we wanted to do, like, a special stream after all is said and done, where we go back through the old games and, like, talk lore in the open and, like, fuck around and do the UFO and joke endings. Problem is, like, Silent Hill 2 has two extra endings. 3, actually. There's the dog, there's UFO, and then there's Rebirth.
Gotcha.
But yeah. So, like, I'll keep these saves around. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put us over on this screen. Oh! You know what? Actually, I'm an idiot, because, like, watch this. This cutscene changes.
Oh.
See? Jody's no longer here. Either way, like, Silent Hill 1, genuinely special game to me. But yeah,
I really like it.
That's the only change. But yeah, really good game. Really solid game. Plays excellently. Why am I being pinged?
Implying that, like, he and Sybil get together, or is that just how that scene?
What?
Are they implying that he and Sybil get together, or is that just how that scene looks?
That is a maybe.
Okay.
That is a hard maybe. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna screen share with you my Firefox.
Perfect.
YouTube. I should have, like, prepared, like, sex gifs to be a ready thing on there. So Silent Hill 1 UFO ending. Bump. Bump. Yeah, we're gonna watch the UFO ending because that's not something we can do at the moment. So, you know. That light. It's a UFO. I think it's at the top of the lighthouse. You use a channeling stone, but, like, don't quote me on that. Like, I think that's how you trigger the UFO ending to happen.
I see.
That light? Oh, you use the channeling stone at specific places, and you see a UFO in the distance.
Oh, okay.
Right, right. Shattered Memories does a similar thing. Where, you go to specific places on a New Game Plus save, and you find UFOs and take pictures of the UFO. Like, crashed UFOs. I love this shit.
I love how ridiculous it is.
It's a joke ending. It's a goofy joke ending.
What?
Now there's more of them.
Oh my god.
I fucking love this. Yeah, because this isn't technically the ending. This is just what happens when you are doing the channeling stone shit.
Yeah, just joke ending, like you said.
Well, like, they're showing you what happens during the setup. I didn't realize how pointy Harry's shoulders were. Or, Harry? How pointy Harry's shoulders were. I think I said how pointy, Harry Pointy's shoulders were the first time. But yeah, look at this shit.
Sorry.
Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Black.
Oh, hey there, bud. And this starts a canon in on itself.
Oh my god.
All of the UFO endings are tied.
Oh no.
Also, look at the credits! Yeah!
And the
Yeah!
fucking music and everything.
Yup.
That's so good.
I miss this sort of thing. It's a fucking bop.
It is a bop.
It's kind of fun. It's just like, I love dumb shit. I don't think I'm ever gonna get tired of dumb shit in my life. But yeah. Masahiro Ito, he still talks to people on Twitter in really good English, actually. He's the only one that, like, consistently talks in English. He also created one of the Silent Hill fandom's various memes, "This is fuck." Where he would say, this food deal. Oh, God. So, because Konami also owns DDR, this song is in one of the DDR games.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's fun. God, this is just such dumb shit. But like, he basically makes pepper honey toast, and he says "this is fuck" to mean this is good. Like how you and I would say like "this is fucking good," or as some people might say "this comes."
Right.
Like, he says "this is fuck," and people think that's
fuck.
legitimately hilarious. I'm in love with the early games in this series. So Michael G is a name that might feel weird that they don't give him his full name.
Yeah.
That is because most people only knew him as Michael G, because his last name was hard to pronounce.
Oh, okay.
It's Michael Gwynn. We know who he is now.
Okay.
He's still alive, and apparently he's doing fine. But yeah, they credit him as Michael G because literally no one knew what his last name was. Because the English localizers were like, hey, so like Gwyn is kind of hard to pronounce with a Japanese accent. Are you cool with just being credited as Michael G?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, sure, whatever, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
sure, whatever.
that's the UFO ending. I would say it's nothing special, but like it's nothing like jaw-dropping or like
I like it.
it's
fun.
different. It's
For
different.
sure.
But yeah, I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
that
It's
was
at
a
least
blast. I
silly.
really enjoyed that.
I like silly.
So
yeah,
for like the
fun
next
game.
games, we'll have to plan on like the date because I think next weekend might be a little bit odd for me because of my subathon.
Yeah,
but then we'll
no
get together after
deal.
that.
No worries. I said no deal. I meant to say no big deal.
That's what I assumed you meant.
I also have to set up Silent Hill 2 in the background, which isn't very hard.
Okay.
But it'll take me like an afternoon to do.
But it will come.
Yes. Eventually. But yeah, no, that's Silent Hill 1. Through and through,
Yay!
one of my favorite games. It's up there.
Thank you again for playing and for educating and explaining how things. Well, it's the best of your
Actually,
ability, like what
how
the fuck
free
is
are
going
you?
on. I probably should get to bed soon. I'll be honest with you because I work tomorrow.
Holy shit, it's 9. It's 9 for you. Weird.
Yeah.
Do you have questions? Genuinely, at this point, because I can speak out in the open.
I think I'm a good.
Okay.
I mean, it's a shit show, but I think between like, you know, vaguely remembering things from the first time I saw it and like you explaining things, I think I more or less understand.
Okay.
So the general fuckage of Silent Hill, I'm assuming that's some sort of creation by Alessa.
So, let me put it this way. Silent Hill has always had latent power as a town that is explained in the Book of Lost Memories and Silent Hill 2 in a way, where the town was a sacred place to the Native Americans that lived there pre-Civil War. During the Civil War, there was a bunch of bad shit that happened. Silent Hill is kind of weird because it's like the site of a Civil War prison, but like if even if you're in Maine or Illinois, that's like a weird place to be during the Civil War.
That's true, yeah.
I don't know when Illinois was founded, but like I don't think it was on the front.
Well, the Civil War would have been like the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah.
Would have been a lot of the front.
I just think like having a camp during the Civil War in that area specifically. Granted, there was one in DC, or at least off the coast of DC. I think.
That would make sense.
I don't know where Point Lookout is.
I know there's a lot of Civil War stuff like in my region, so that makes sense.
Where is Point Lookout? It's New York. Okay, so if New York has yeah, apparently the Stake Park preserves the site of an American Civil War POW camp. It's on Maryland's Western Shore. Okay, so I guess Illinois could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know my geography that well. Either way,
geography or history or anything.
I don't know much about Civil War era history. I know the broad strokes pretty well.
Right.
But yeah, so like it was a sacred place. Then during the Civil War, extra shit happened. Boy. Thank you to Pyramid Head as my dad for the follow. Welcome to the cabaret. Hope you enjoy your stay. You're probably going to be more excited to see us do Silent Hill 2. Which is eventually. Probably at least in 2 weeks. At least, because we're not doing next weekend. I don't know what I'm going to do next weekend. But yeah. During that shit, it had been established the town has power. The land has power. Always has, always will. Now, the cult in Silent Hill 1 and in Silent Hill 3, they use the town's power to do their cult shit. There were things like plants growing in the town that allowed them to, like, foster money for their evil shit. There was just here and there a bunch of shit that they figured out, oh, hey, we can do that. And in Silent Hill 2, it seems to just be residual power. Silent Hill 4 does not take place in Silent Hill. It takes place...
It's like its own thing.
Partially. I do have that, and I have it set up. Because it's the only Silent Hill game of the original 4 that you can legally buy on PC. Well, legally buy without buying a used copy. As it is... I can check. It's on GOG. And it'll work, like, right out the box. It actually doesn't even need mods anymore.
Oh, wow.
There's been updates since I had last played, which was last year, to be fair. Let me just check the store. How do I do that? View in store. There we go. It is currently $7, $10 at most.
Not bad.
So I would recommend, if you want to support the series, buy Silent Hill 4 The Room on GOG. It's different. But it's good.
Yeah, I remember liking it. It just was, completely different.
Yeah. It's
liking
also...
it as a viewer, I didn't play it.
It is kind of hard to tell if it was always a Silent Hill game or if it was at one point not. The general consensus seems to be there is no proof one way or the other definitively, as the developers had to pivot at some point on what they were saying when marketing the game.
Gotcha.
So it's actually hard to trace what they mean. Also, fun fact, Silent Hill 3 was going to be a rail shooter before it was Silent Hill 3. But not to be confused with Silent Hill the arcade. That's something that is relatively new information. But yeah, support the series if you can, because if Konami notices people buying Silent Hill games, they might feel like they want to port 2 and 3 to PC, or to PC again, if they can. Granted, that might be a little harder because of things I might talk about later, but like, there's a chance. If Silent Hill 4 of all things got a PC port in God's year 2020, maybe. But yeah, I have to like get my download of Silent Hill 2 like readied up and then like slap the enhanced edition over it. Just make sure everything works. And we might have to do like a test call.
Yeah.
Because I could use Parsec, and it shouldn't have an issue because I would be running, instead of a very resource-intensive emulator, I would be running a PC game from 2002. Which, I don't know, does a top-of-the-line graphics card and a top-of-the-line CPU take care of a game from 20 years ago? I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, here's hoping. Here's hoping that shit works, no problem.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. Where can they find you?
Twitch.tv/SyrahVT.
Shill yourself, my man. Shill hard. What do you do?
What do? I do a lot of art streams and a variety of gaming, usually more lighthearted games. But we did dive into...
True.
You know, I say that, but the two games I'm playing right now are Life is Strange and Prey, which are both not lighthearted at all. So.
That's fair.
But usually we have, like, more lighthearted stuff, I think. Either that or just make it lighthearted.
I have a friend that I could raid that could use it. I think they just started.
Let's go.
We're gonna raid Comfy. Do you know Comfy?
I don't think so.
Comfy is a bartender combat cyborg.
I already like them.
They're great. But yeah, no, if you stuck around for all that and enjoyed it, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. If you would like to support the channel more directly, there are links below wherever you're watching this. Things like the Stream Elements donation link, the community Discord server, and the Throne wish list. I'll just throw those out last minute. And I should just have a one-size-fits-all outro prompt. I'll just do that like the instant I press stop streaming. Either way, have a good rest of your night. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.